Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in Breakout. Been a little busy, a little bit of busyness, a little bit of work going on here. So let me kind of catch you guys up. As you guys can see, we've got a pretty decent amount of ingots. Been doing some sieving. You can see, a lot of diamond nugget thingies, and I even have 37 of the underdust. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Still got some baguettes and got some aluminum cooking up here. I made a hopper for the water, so that is now full up. Our lava, I made a second. I don't remember what I did on camera, did off camera, but I got a second crucible, and this guy is feeding into both, and so it's doubling up our speed. I have emptied this and filled it a bunch of times to be able to get all the end stone. Took your guys' advice and was like, hey, why don't I plant one of the nether warts so that I don't have to keep sieving for them? So there we go. There's a tree. Came out of nowhere. Almost murdered me. See, we got some nether wart. Yeah, I don't remember what I did off camera. Did I make this little farm off camera? Or no? Yeah, I think I might have. So I moved a little farm up here. That way I had more room for trees. Oh, that is a healthy boy right there. That is a big one. All right, so let's do that. Yes, I made another chest because I need a little bit more room. All right, there we go. So let's take this guy out real quick, and then we will get back to the matter at hand, which is quests, which is the whole point of a mod pack with a quest book. All right, so let's go. Of course, we had to get a big one. Couldn't get just a normal size one right now, could we? All right, let's see what we can get out of this thing. I see you up there, little sneaky guy. All right, there we go. Let's take out some of these. See if we can find any more scragglers like this fine gentleman right there. You got that? Or lady. I don't know. I don't know log gender, and I'm not going to assume it. All right, there we go. And there we go. Does that do anything? Got any little sneakers in here? Got any little sneakers in there? There we go. There's some. There's some of the little guys. There you go. I'm on to you guys. Oh, yeah. That should help. We were a little low on saplings, so I'm going to be dead honest. Let's actually get rid of that sapling because I don't feel like dealing with another tree. That's more of a off-camera thing. What do we got in here? Boom, boom. Okay. All right. So let's put the stuff away and kind of see where we're at and what we can work on. I know we're itching to get into these rooms. Trust me, I am as much as you guys. I did put another hopper on this, so now we have it all going in here, which is super handy. I had to make more of these guys as well, but we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty darn good, if you ask me, so I'm feeling solid. All right, so let's take a look in the book. So let's just kind of do a recap. We are done there. We are done there. We are almost done there. We're going to finish this one up right now. So we got 4 blaze rods, but we need 8. So luckily, I've gotten some more blaze powder, and we have some slime balls. How many blaze rods do we have? We have 4, so we need 4 more. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think it was like this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, let's put this stuff away. All right, so what it wants us to make is a tier 4 cobble gen, but we actually have to make a tier 3 first. So let's look that up, but this will finish off this chapter. So tier 4, and it looks like tier 3 is those pesky diamonds. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this and this, and let's just go ahead and make 8 of them. What do you guys say? That, and then this should be exactly enough, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we're going to quickly grab this fine fellow, head him over here, and then we're going to go up to tier 3, which there is no quest for, which is fine, and then we're going to go up to tier 4. Now that is probably making way more cobble than we could ever use, considering the fact that that is already full, but that completes it. And that actually gets us a freezing doll. That's a blizz, I think. All right, but now chapter 3 is completely done. There we go. All right, so now the question is, Did you guys hear that weird mouth whistle thing that just happened to me? Now the question is, do I try and get through some of these quests, which isn't a big deal, or do I move on to the crossroads? I kind of want to get these out of the way. I'm going to be dead honest with you. I kind of want to get these out of the way so we can focus. But you know what? It's always good to have kind of backup quests. We were working on this, which is the bonsai plot. That is something that we were working on in between episodes. We had made... I thought we made terracotta. Didn't we make terracotta? I swear we made terracotta. Was that all just a fever dream? I guess that was. I guess that was in my head. Could have swore we cooked up. All right, whatever. All right, so let's look at this real quick because I would like to get this. This is actually something that would be useful now. So let's look at bonsai. All right, so the second one. Ooh, okay, well we're fine. All right, so we need terracotta. Now to get orange, we just need a piece and then orange floral. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna go ahead and get just one of our grass seeds for now. We're gonna put it right there. Now, do I have my watering can on me? Of course I don't. That would be simple and helpful. There we go. All right, so let's water this and get this to spread out a little bit. All right, there's that. And then let's go ahead and grab some of our bone meal because we're going to want to try and get some of the flowers. Like that guy. Oh, that's orange. That's actually very helpful. Alright. Not really too concerned about the sea. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Alright, so let's see if now we have what we need to be able to do this. So first off, we're going to want to get some clay. Damn it, I could have swore I made terracotta. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. How much do we have in here? We should have quite a bit. Alright, so let's go ahead, let's take our baguettes out. Let's take this aluminum out. And let's go ahead and make ourselves up some clay. We're going to go ahead and split this between the two so it cooks a little bit faster. And we'll put this stuff away. Alright, so we are going to need orange. Alright, which we might have gotten lucky because we got an orange tulip. There we go. There's our orange. Sweet. And then we're going to need gray, which is going to be, of course, black and white. So let's go ahead and grab one of this. And one of these. Alright. We'll fashion these together. Like so. There's our gray dye. Alright, so that takes care of that one. Cyan is going to be... not that version. That one. That is going to be green and blue. Now, green... ooh, this might be an issue. We have cactus seeds... and I have not grown any yet. That is absolutely bonkers. By the way, I accidentally made sandstone the other day. Alright, what if we get it right here? Seems like a good spot. So we'll put that down there. And we'll stick this on here. Let's get one for now. Alright, and we'll cook up this one. Alright, and that will get us, we need lapis for the blue part of that. Alright, is this done? It is. And now we've got blue and green makes cyan. Good, good. Brown. We should have cocoa beans. Right there. Whew. Okay, so there's cocoa beans. Alright, and then lastly would be light blue, which is going to be lapis and bone meal. Alright, and we can also do this. Alright, lapis, bone meal, boom. Okay, so let's make all this stuff. So we're going to need one with orange. Cut those backwards. There's our orange one. We're going to need one with gray. Okay. We're going to need one with cyan. All right. One with cocoa beans. This is done, by the way. And then one with light blue. Just one. Don't be greedy. And put it in the right places. All right. And then now we should have ourselves a bonsai. Sweet. I actually did not need the red and the yellow because we ended up getting what we needed early on. All right. So that takes care of that. Does that give us anything good? Oh, goody experience. Now, the hopping one. This is the one we really want. Can do, maybe. Platinum is a little light. So we have 7. Oh, is that 9? Does that actually do it for us? Oh, have we gotten lucky? Okay. So we're going to need to grab 5 pieces of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I think we had a chest over here. We did. That's good. Let's go ahead and do this. The block of platinum's a little bit ridiculous, but we'll let it go this time. And then we needed how many? 4 emerald nuggets, which we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we needed this. And then we needed this. And this feels like a gigantic waste. But you know what? I want to get this, so I'll shut up about it. All right, so there's that. And a hopping bonsai. And there we go. And that quest is also complete. And more experience. I don't need it. Okay, so now that we have that, that is super helpful when it comes to our trees. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a chest. All right, there we go. Now, do I feel like upgrading this chest? Kind of do. Do I have iron chests in here? Let's see. Let's grab that. And that. And that. Okay. That's better. I don't know if I want to get into gold. I only have 18 gold. I don't want to waste it. All right. So let's go ahead and put this guy. We'll put him right here. And then we're going to put this down on top. And then let's grab ourselves a single solitary piece of dirt. And one, count it, 1 oak sapling. There we go. All right, so our kind of weird primitive automation is going. So there we go. So now we don't need to plant trees anymore. We can leave this little grass area. Sweet. Okay, so like I said, some of these quests, and actually I think I just did this. We'll worry about that later. Some of these, let's make a couple of trash cans. We got that. We're just going to make a chest to storage upgrade kit. Got to make another drawer. I mean, it's all pretty basic stuff. Fluid tank. I'm not worried about it right now. What is this going up? Elevators. We can make some of those. Not too worried about those right now. Plus, I don't think we have many ender pearls. Rather hellish. I've learned quite a bit. I should write down a book. Stores XP for future use. Can't be lost to death or misadventure. That's kind of cool. All right, but I think it's time for us to make a choice. Now, Botania's not bad, but I don't know if I really want to start with Botania. Botania can be a little bit slow. Thermal expansion would be kind of cool because then we get into some power, get into some ore doubling. Same thing with Ender IO. Actually, Additions is got some neat things in it. I'll be honest with you, that one I'm not looking forward to because I hate the Empower. I just can't stand it. So, and I do Ender IO a lot. So I think let's go thermal expansion. So if we look at Crossroads, we got this, and north, turning north and peering through the glass, you see a simple machine block and a gear. Thermal expansion will introduce you to a simple and versatile material processing and automation, as well as access to better power generation. What is this? The basic rules of Minecraft mean that mobs can't spawn too close to you. But now that we are opening up some real distance, it is possible we might get some unwanted visitors. Make sure you keep things lit up. but built into the back of each of the side rooms is a small mob spawning room. If you knock down the torches, you may get some easy killable company. Oh, that gives us ender pearls. That's not too bad. And then what do we got here? As you process through the side rooms, you may want to keep your eye open for a secret hint. One isn't enough. Okay, so we need Skystone, and that, I think, unlocks other things as well. Okay, and then if we go with thermal expansion, that starts this one here, which means we got to do this one here. So I think it is time. So north, what is this? That's Britannia, and Britannia was south. So it would be this guy over here. Of course, it's got to be one of the trickier ones for me to get to. Yep, this is the room. This is the room. All right, yeah, I'm thinking thermal expansion. I like that mod. It's a very widely used yet underrated mod. All right, where is our super pick? Okay, so let's not screw this up because we only get one shot with this guy. That cactus is horribly inconvenient where it's at. All right, here we go. You ready? All right, so there is one. And there is two. We are now officially in another room. Black concrete. Okay. I don't know what this does. Just for fun. Alright, so we have ourselves a compactor with a little bit of power in it. And most importantly, we have this. Now that we pick that up, that actually takes care of this, which is this hardening upgrade kit. And now should open this guy. There we go. So it wants us to make a tin gear and a copper gear. But before we do that, I kind of want to turn the mob spawner on. Okay, this is... Oh, I guess I come down here. Alright, so I break this torch. In theory, mobs can spawn there. Did I bring any blocks? I didn't bring any blocks. Dumb. Give me this. Break that. Let's hit F7 so we can kind of keep a track of things. We want it lit there, but not there. And now we have here. Alright, so I guess we'll use our little farm as our access point because it's easier than over there. Alright, so there's that. We got ourselves a second room and a second line of quests. Actually, a third line of quests. So. Alright, so let's see if we can get this open. Let's look up, what did it want? It wanted a copper gear and a tin gear. So let's look up copper gear real quick. Oh. I put an E on the end of the original British way. Oh. Gearwork die. Oh. Compactor basic. No. Okay, I see what they did here. Alright, so they give us this augment. That's interesting. I've never done it this way. Okay. So, they give us this augment, right? And, and the hardened kit. Okay, I see what you did, Mod Maker. Alright, so we do that, which makes it hardened, which makes it so we can put a new augment in. And now we should be able to, compactor specialist allows for efficient creation of gears. Gears used in construction use things. Machine will not manufacture plates. Okay. Okay, alright. So now I need 4 of those, and I'm assuming tin is the same way. Alright, I like how they did that. I actually like how they did that. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab ourselves 4 copper and 4 tin. And go make ourselves a couple of gears. I just wanted 1 of each, right? Yes, I did. Okay, nice. That's pretty cool. Alright. So let's go ahead and we'll toss this one in, and I'm assuming it has probably just enough power to make what we want it to make. I don't know what this thing is. Alright. Any mobs in here yet? No, I didn't think so, because I'm really not that far away. Alright, well that's a fun animation. I don't know if I've ever used a compactor with this whole thing, so it is not fast. It is not fast at all. I may need to get Wow, is it only going to make one? It feels like he put in the right amount of power close to it. We'll see here. We'll see. I may have to grab our little generator pal right there, if need be. Because yeah, this is running low, running fast and low. Almost there. Wow, he did not give me nearly enough power. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, we're gonna have to go grab our generator, which is fine. I mean, they're not hard to make. I guess we could just make a new one. Yeah, we'll just steal this one for now. Alright, steal this guy. Come up here. Do that. I need coal. Because it's empty. Don't jump on my crops. Let's see. We got coal. Let's use this one. And I may move some of these tech machines in this room. And this room isn't very big, but I mean, it'll do. Alright, there we go. All right, well, we're going to call it there. We'll let this bad boy charge up and make ourselves a gear and see what kind of wackiness we can get into next time. But yeah. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. And go check out Heather and I's Pinky and the Beard channel. We're having a lot of fun over there. If you guys like me ranting and raving and telling stories, we got some of that, some adventures with Heather and I. I can teach you how to cook toast. There's a lot of things going on over there. Go check out the Pinky and the Beard channel. It is down in the description. And if you guys want to come hang out with me and the rest of the squad, chit-chat in our Discord, hang out on our 5 different Minecraft servers, you can do that by heading on over to the Patreon. It helps support what I do. It literally makes it. YouTube payout is garbage now. I don't get most anything for making these videos. The Patreon is what makes it to where I can make these videos. So that small amount of patrons literally make it to where I can make a video for all you guys. So even if you can't become a Patreon, make sure you give a shout out to all the Patreons I currently have. But go check out the Patreon link. It is near the beginning of the month. Around the 1st is the best time to do it. Or the 1st and after. Don't do it on the last day because then you get double charged. But yeah, so go check out the Patreon. And if you guys want to get your very own server, just like the ones we use for all of our multiplayer packs, you can do that by heading straight on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until the next episode, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!